Right now on Fox 28 News in HD, the latest look at local sports with Pacey Jones.
Well, what an absolutely perfect day for Redbud, the motocross Red Bull Championship at Redbud. Gosh, must have heard that 1,000 times today from the fans, and they braved the heat for the best show in Buchanan, and boy, did they get the best show in Buchanan. Out of the gate, the 250cc bikes let the thousands of fans experience that once-a-year event, and the 250 race was no letdown. Each bike digging deep into the rivets on the track, dirt finding its way up into the stands, and even with the smaller bikes, they got some big-time air that made for a great show.
2 laps to go, moto number 1 of the 250.
The 30-minute and 2-lap race came down to the final few laps. The green 12 bike there of Blake Baggett came from behind with just 1 minute and 2 laps to go. He built himself a 10-second lead and won both the first and the second race of the day.
It's hot out here, as everybody knows, but the track was awesome, and the track is awesome right now. You couldn't ask for better, but the heat's kind of hot, but hey, we're racing whatever, it don't matter. Yeah, no, the fans are they're awesome. They're the loudest ones by far, so definitely have a good time out here, and it's all good. It's all fun.
The 450cc bikes picked up right where the 250s left off, except this one was over right out of the gate. The Championship Series points leader Ryan Dungey there in the 5 bike raced out to the front immediately, and that's where he stayed for the race. He built an unprecedented 22-second lead just 5 laps in. With the race's winner crowned nearly so soon, all eyes were on the world-famous Loracco's Leap, where some of the biggest air in motocross is had. And each rider did their share of wearing their air, the crowd loving every second of it. When the checkered flag was waved after the 30-minute 2-lap race, Dungey took it with one of the best races ever on the Redbud track. Dominating by more than 45 seconds, he won both the first and the second race.
You know, I mean, I just try to take one step at a time and one race at a time, but, you know, to win is the goal, but, you know, to make the best of it, every possible opportunity we're given, so just try to go out there and put our best effort forward.
What about this course and these fans?
This course is amazing, one of my favorites to come back to every year, and you know, it's a hot day out today, and this many fans to be here and sticking it out with us, they're true hardcore guys, so I'm really happy they're here and hanging out with us, and the fans really make this event special.
Redbud had to get it in just one last time. What a great weekend up there on the dirt track. On the big black oval track, NASCAR finding its way back to Daytona for the Coke Zero 400. Under the lights in Florida, Matt Kenseth, the pole setter, and he led a majority of this race, but 8 laps to go. That's Denny Hamlin right there. He's getting shaken up, coming back into turn 1, and he causes a huge mess behind him. All these cars going into the grass, into the wall. It was the big one of the night. Trevor Bayne, Clint Boyer, their nights are over. Final lap, the number 14 of Tony Stewart getting a little bump from Casey Kane to pass Matt Kenseth. And then with the chaos behind him, Stewart's just going to take the checkered flag. He goes from 42nd to 1st in this race. It's his 3rd win of the year. From the oval to the diamond, White Sox and Blue Jays. They were out at Chicago, and how good has this guy, Kevin Youkilis, been since he joined the Sox? Scoreless in the 5th. That's a 2-run shot. Straight away center for the big guy. Sox were up 2-0 at that point, and that would be all the production they would need on the mound. Floyd and Thornton doing their job. They combined for just 5 hits, 5 Ks, no runs. Sox win it 2-0 in this one. Cubbies, Jeff Samardzija on the hill for the Cubs, and he remembers the last time he was out against the Mets. Right away, a similar feeling. Jordani Valdespin, that's a Big Apple shot, solo home run, his 4th of the year. Mets up 1-0. Same score in the 3rd. Ike Davis with a runner on. That's another shot from the Mets off Samardzija. A 2-run blast. That would be all the runs the Mets would need. They beat the Cubbies today 3-1. Well, it was Star Wars night out at the Cove. And the Tin Caps, well, they would strike first in this one. In the 7th, Mike Gallick right back up the middle scores Jace Peterson. And right away, Fort Wayne is up 1-0. Next batter, Yeson Asino doubles to right center. Gallick is going to score. It was 2-0 Fort Wayne, but the Empire strikes back. I mean, the Silverhawks strike back in the bottom half of the 7th. Ryan Court drops one into center. That's going to put them down 2-1. This one would go to extra innings, and Eric Groff, a walk-off single in the 11th, wins it for the Silverhawks. They go on to win 3-2 the final. And how about Serena Williams? The All England Club 2012 Wimbledon Women's Final. Williams going for her 5th Wimbledon championship, and she looked strong early on. After a long rally in the first set, Williams places the backhand right on the baseline. Took the first set 6-1. She ended up dropping the second set, but in the third set, back to her early match form, rips home the backhand winner for championship point 6-1, 5-7, 6-2. It would go, her 14th major, 5th Wimbledon. That ties her sister's mark, so you got to be pretty happy if you're the Williams sisters to see them back there at Wimbledon on top.
Yeah.
And me, you know, I clean up good, you know, got the dirt out of my hair, got the dirt out of my jacket.
I think one more time.
Yeah, Redbud.
Sounds good. Thanks, Casey.